Hey everyone, Jason here, founder of BizPayment HQ. So we're just going to do a quick overview of the BizPayment headquarters gateway. Keep in mind, everything that we're going to show here does a lot more. Some of it we're not going to even get into, but one of its main focuses is to connect software to a merchant account, hence the gateway. So for example, the CRM, a high-level CRM. This is something that we can utilize to connect the high-level CRM to a merchant account so that we can save you money compared to what Stripe or Square would charge you when using a CRM of that nature, along with many others. But let's dive into some of its specific features within the virtual terminal of it as well. So you've got the credit card aspect, and basically what the credit card is, we can click right here on the virtual terminal, credit card sales. We've got all these fields that can be customized, removed, and so you can only see what you want to see and so forth. Only thing in red is what's required, so just card number and the amount, and hit charge. Or you can also connect this to Ingenico terminals. There's a few different models that we can connect it to, so if you need like a desktop or a counter device to take a payment from somebody, you can do that. We have a lot of medical professionals that use this exact system with a countertop device as well. There's also text to pay. That's where you can generate a text conversation, and it displays over here on the far right hand side, and you can submit a request for payment and so forth as well. The majority of the features on this also are in the app itself. Now keep in mind, you can take a phone with the app as well. You just take a phone and you can tap a card next to it or another phone and do Google Pay, Apple Pay, or contactless payments right by touching the back of a smartphone, something like a Samsung Galaxy or an iPhone. We also have reoccurring payments. We can set up subscriptions. Let me move this out of the way. We can set up subscriptions and various types of plans, completely customizable to however we want. First, you're going to go in and you're going to select the individual. Once you've done so, it'll take you to a place where you can then go through all of the different features. If we want it weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually, start on whatever day you want, terminate on whatever day, and the amount that you want, and so forth. So it's very customizable. You got a customer vault. You can see here you can add customers, list customers. It's super nice. You can search by all these different features if you just have a piece of the last name. So let's just say if all I know is a part of their last name, you just type in what you know and hit submit, and it will tabulate anyone that has the last three letters of what I just typed in, which is CRO. So it finds making customers very, very simple and very convenient. Invoicing. Here's where we can create an invoice. You can put products in your product catalog or your product manager, and then you can just hit the SKUs. Everything in here is customizable. So whether you're doing things in units, pounds, all the various types of I don't know, kilograms or various measurements of different things you might have. Anything in there is customizable too, so this can be broken down exactly how your business works when you're generating that invoice. And once you generate that, you're just going to hit submit, and it's going to email that right to your customer. Continuing on, we've got marketplace apps. That's where we can come in here. The iProcess that you see here, that is one of the apps. We can also tap into a few other softwares. These are also they're not all listed here. There's a ton that we can basically activate that will show up here. So it's almost endless here. In collect checkout, this is a really great feature. Basically, you've got the look and feel where you can come in here and change the entire look of it when you're using it. You can see your history, and you can also come in here to button generator. In the button generator, this is where it allows you to have features where you can add to Vol. This is where you would send out, you generate this button. You then copy the link or download the QR code, or you can even take all of this HTML code and you can send that. Basically, once a customer receives that, what it does is it allows the customer to enter in their card information, and it gets stored in your customer vault. This would be for individuals that if you have reoccurring type of payments, or you charge them once a month, every month, for services that you do under a contract, and say their card is expired and you have to update it. Or you're getting a new client and they've completed an agreement, you send them this link, they just enter in their card data, save it, it doesn't charge them right then, it just puts their card on file. So going back to the button generator, we have donations as well. You can set up a donation button. That is the same thing, it just gets sent out, QR code or URL link. That can also be embedded into a button. Same with a sell. We can come in here and create some kind of product if we would like to, what the amount is, $1,000, and create. When we create this, same thing. It will always create a QR code for us. We can download the QR code. We can copy this URL right here, which is basically going to be something you can either just put on social media for a sale of an item, embed it into a button on a website, or put it in an email or a text and send it to somebody. And then also, if you want to embed this into your website, here's where you get the HTML code that it creates for it that can be just put into an HTML window on almost any website nowadays. You've got the product manager. Product manager allows you to create products and categories. Some other services are going to be some more software that we're going to basically be able to integrate into. For example, like QuickBooks. This can be synchronized with QuickBooks if you utilize that for your business, and it's two-way synchronization. So it'll go back and forth, and you can take payments through here and it shows up as paid on QuickBooks, or vice versa, and it'll show up here as paid. We've got transaction reporting. When it comes to reporting, it's endless. I mean, these are all the different ways that we can search for reports, and how we can generate. The way that we can generate them is really quite endless as well. We can go in and actually even customize various types of reports that we want, and we can have them emailed to us at the end of the day or whatever. I've got some doctors where at the end of each day, it automatically sends them an email of basically all the transaction history, so that they can have it. It's their way of doing reconciliation for the daily transactions. Let's see here. Under options, we've got our settings and our quick click, so forth. Let me just go down to here real fast and help. Down in here, we've got video tutorials. And under video tutorials, it's basically will walk you through the most common things that you're going to do. So you can jump in here and say invoicing. Boom, you click on it. There's a quick video it's going to take you to. You can see exactly how you do everything. So that makes it very, very convenient. If you have questions, back under help, we've got integration portal. In the integration portal, it breaks everything down to where if we need to integrate into a specific piece of software that might be a little more complicated than usual, this can integrate into a vast majority of softwares. I'm going to take us back home. Just click this, the icon at the top left, and you can see we got some quick clicks here where we got the card terminal, transaction, subscriptions, and invoices. We just click on those two. Anything on the left-hand side is also displayed here in the middle. And we got our settings, we got our customers, everything that we need. And once again, this is connected to an app as well, and it integrates into software so that you can utilize your software and an app and this, and all the money flows into one place, also saving you money on the rate with the transactions in comparison to something that you might be required to with others if you had, like, say, Square or Stripe and so forth. Okay, I hope this helps. I'd love to show you more. If you have questions, click the link and let's get you some details on it, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.